What is going on? Rock D. Lee here, coming to you guys with an opinion on Cobra Kai. So, this is in regards to season 3, right? Sam is traumatized, right? Because Tori done whoop that ass, okay? And she can't face her anymore. She can't face anyone. She can barely fight. Every time she fights, she's like, the trauma. She can't do it anymore. Her parents tell her that it's not her fault. Tori, baby girl, it's not, Sam, baby girl, it's not your fault. That girl, Tori, is a psycho, right? She shouldn't have did all those things to you. And our opinion as reactors was, no, stop telling your girl that. She needs to take accountability, right? Because she kissed Miguel. Now the comment that caught my attention and sparked the video, they're saying that, and I feel what they're saying. They're saying, yeah, kissing a boy shouldn't result in, them bashing your face in, right? And you almost die, right? So the consequences that Sam got doesn't, the punishment doesn't fit the crime. That's essentially what the person is saying, right? And you know what? In one breath, I agree with them, right? So here is the lesson, guys. There's also a life skill moment that is happening, okay? The life skill moment is, when somebody is in a relationship with somebody, and first of all, let's acknowledge that Miguel is an active participator in this cheating, okay? And Miguel is dealing with his own thing, a broken back, right? So he's dealing with his own issues, okay? So we're going to concentrate on Sam because that's what the comment's talking about. I remember when I was in high school, right? And I don't know if these people are going to see these names at this video, so I'm only going to use first names. There was Chloe and Ray. Everybody knew if you try to talk to Chloe, you're going to have to deal with Ray. Everybody knew it. Everybody. And that's a life skill that you have to possess, okay? It's not for everybody, but I truly believe in this, okay? So going back to that, right? Back to this life skill that everybody should possess, right? Yeah, Tori is a psycho. You have beef with her, okay? She got a boyfriend. You don't want him. He tried to get back with you. He was trying to initiate. You cut him off. You didn't want anything to do with him. Now you see him out living his life, and now you kind of second guessing things, especially in a weak moment with your man Robbie. So now you slip up and you kiss this person. Yeah, you're drunk. That's also something to deal with. Let's talk about that further on. But yeah, that's my point. Yeah, she did deserve to get her face bashed in. But folks, I hope that you also take this to realize, don't get involved in people's relationships. If there's a relationship, if I was single and I'm trying to talk to a girl and her boyfriend is jacked, cock diesel, known to fight people, I'm not messing with this girl unless I'm ready to get my face bashed in, or I can match the force of what her man is about to put out. I'm not getting involved in it. That's a skill that you have to have, in my opinion, okay? So I inserted this right in the middle of whatever I was saying, right? So here's the other thing, right? So it's like, kissing someone who's drunk shouldn't result in your face being bashed in, your boyfriend paralyzed, almost dead, right? We covered all that, and I have a long explanation, right? So to really hone in that point, no, you're right, but don't be surprised, right, if you involve yourself in someone's relationship and participate in cheating and your whole shit gets rocked, okay? Like I said, this is Tori. Mind your opponent, okay? Now, I'm going to use an extreme example. Extreme. Would any of you ever consider messing around with Vladimir Putin's wife? No? You're going to get your shit wrecked. You're going to end up missing. You're going to end up in a... No, let me not do that. I don't want no problems, okay? But you see what I'm saying, right? There's some people that you don't cross, you don't mess, you don't get involved with their boyfriend, you don't get involved with their girlfriend, because you already know your shit is going to get rocked. And you should know that, right? I really feel in Sam's case, what was happening is very sheltered girl, and she's not emotionally ready, or was not emotionally ready for a lot of the challenges that life can present itself outside the confines of her comfort zone. Okay, if she stays in her comfort zone, stays with her little rich friends, stays away from some of these other kids, she's okay. And I also think that what Sam ultimately did that made her life complicated is better for her character overall. Hopefully you don't die, get your face bashed in, but she needed to understand people. She needed to understand what regular nerds are going through. She needed to know what psychos do, right? She needed to understand what an environment, she needed to understand how life can be without the protection of her family money, right? Because a lot of times you're operating in environments, and let's face it, people are like, oh yeah, don't mess with them, don't make the LaRussos mad. They're our major donor in our company, our campaign. They're big names around town. We want to be on their good side. Remember how Amanda was with Sam and her friends, and when Danny was going to embarrass her, like, let's keep up appearances, right? Sam was not equipped with dealing with regular ass people that are psycho like Tori, because all Sam's money, her status, none of that mattered when she was dealing with Tori's domain, and she didn't really have the social skills to deal with it. Huge learning lesson. It was beef on sight. That girl Tori stole alcohol, right? Day one when they first met. And Sam's like, ugh, you can't be doing that around here. It's like, what? Is Sam right? Yeah. But Tori obviously don't care. And she's not going to stop just because you said something. And the moment you want to stand up, because remember, she didn't tell the authorities. It's Sam who's being kept in justice over here. The moment you want to stand up, right? Yo, you got to be ready. You got to be ready, because again, right, where I'm from, they made this a little kumbaya. Yeah, they use Cobra Kai. That's their gang, right? But yeah, Tori is part of a gang, okay? She wasn't when they first met. I will admit that. But Tori is part of a gang. If you yourself don't got a gang that can hold it down, right? Yo, you need to check yourself. Watch yourself. And I'm rambling, but that really changed a lot of my points or reinforced it. Yeah. Tori is the first lady of the Cobra Kai gang in season 3, right? And Sam is the first lady of Miyagi-Do gang, right? She kissed the leader of she kissed the first lady's boyfriend of a rival gang. Yeah. Things get out of control. A lot of people don't perceive it as a gang, right? A group of people gathered together fighting other niggas. That's a gang. That's a gang where I come from, okay? No, we're used to Hollywood, and I gotta sag my pants, but then potentially have a gun. I don't know what you watch, right? But this is an interesting way of depicting it. But as far as I'm concerned, if y'all roll together, whoop people, steal, y'all a gang. And Sam should have stayed away from that gang if she couldn't handle the heat. So the video is a little out of order because there was a key thing I had to interject. Carrying on with the rest of the points. Now going back to the drunk aspect. Yeah, Sam was drunk. So then we can also say, oh, Sam didn't know what she was doing. And it's like, we know drinking or doing drugs impacts your judgment. We know that. Therefore, don't drink or do drugs, especially around people you don't trust, or if you are not able to control your actions. That's also a life lesson. Don't drink, okay? If you cannot control yourself. Once you decide to consciously drink, no one slipped anything into Sam's stuff. Sam was also mad drinking and trying to get rid of her problem. So the other lesson is maybe you should manage your problems without drinking, okay? But anyways, once you have an understanding that you're no longer yourself when you drink, right? You should also be mindful of that. Maybe don't drink less, okay? Ironically, Miguel was drunk when he destroyed the relationship between him and Sam. He was drunk, right? So that's the lesson in itself as well, right? Abusing alcohol and narcotics can be extremely damaging to your life and your relationships. I don't think I talked about that much in the video, because I talked about the things that were exciting, right? But I think that's also a lesson that episode or that season taught us, or it should teach us, right? Is, yeah, drinking can be potentially dangerous. So that's my thoughts when it comes to Cobra Kai and the video. I really love that comment, you know. Every now and then a comment says something and they're respectful, and I'm going to say something about it. So to you, much love. Guys, if you're not subscribed to my channel, I ask that you guys do so. I'm active on Twitter, so I'm always pushing you guys to go over to your boy Rockley _ over there on Twitter. So until next time, guys, I'm out.
What's going on, everybody? Thank you for subscribing to this channel. If you haven't followed me on Twitter, please go ahead and do so. The link is in the description of this video, and I actually tweet back. Much love, Rock T Lee.